And we begin at 6 tonight with new developments in the search for Nancy Guthrie. It has been 12 days since she disappeared, and the doorbell camera is helping to provide new clues. Good evening once again, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Michael Brownlee. Tonight, a visible sign of progress coming from Guthrie's front doorstep. The FBI releasing new identifying details about the person captured on that camera, including a possible backpack. The agency also upping the reward to $100,000. Meantime,
Savannah Guthrie, once again, not giving up hope here, posting videos of her and her siblings with their mom from years past.
NBC4's Robert Kovacik leads our coverage here tonight on the ground in Tucson. Robert.
And Michael, today actually marks 1 full week since the last official briefing regarding the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. But at 3 o'clock this afternoon, or roughly your time, we did get a major and significant update as the FBI, as you look right now, has updated their most wanted. And this is from their website, as well as the poster that is being put out. $100,000 reward, up from $50,000, now saying that they are looking for a man. They have now identified this person gone from being an individual to a man. That's a very important thing to remember. This line is also very important to remember. They have identified this person as the suspect in the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie. The FBI now calling this a kidnapping. They go on to describe the male as approximately between 5'9" and 5'10", with an average build. And in the video, the surveillance video, they say he is wearing a black .25 liter Ozark Trail Hiker Pack backpack. And they have posted pictures on the FBI Phoenix Twitter X page to make you take a really good look at those pictures of that backpack, wanting you to really focus on that. Now, as you take a look at some video today, you will see FBI agents once again searching the neighborhood around Nancy Guthrie's home. Then this morning, guys, around 8 o'clock our time here, remember, it's 7 o'clock your time, we did see them put up a tent. Unidentified agents putting up a tent to block the front door entryway, and that tent stayed there for a couple of hours, and NBC News is reporting tonight, and I'm sure Eric Leonard can elaborate on this for us, but they are saying that the reason why this tent was put up most likely is because not only would that give them privacy to do their work, but it would allow them to get precise measurements to figure out this individual's height, and now we know he's no more than 5'10". Now, the man seen in the images that have been put out that have warranted thousands upon thousands of phone calls to the FBI. The images that you are looking at right here, this is a man considered to be the suspect in the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie. These images that have been posted now in their 48th hour. But remember, we are on day 12 in the search for Nancy Guthrie, a mother and a grandmother and a daughter and the children who are waiting for her to return home. Savannah Guthrie's Instagram post from this morning on day 12 of their family's ordeal. The text in the Instagram post reads, and I'm quoting here, "Our lovely mom, we will never give up on her. Thank you for your prayers and your hope." And there is prayers, and there is concern, and there is hope as you take a look at this video. This is from KVOA. A viewer pointed out and wanted me to know that KVOA stands for Voice of Arizona. Thank you for that. And the Voice of Arizona just happens to be our NBC affiliate here in Tucson. That large banner outside of the station here in Tucson, allowing people, the public, to come forward and write notes to the Guthrie family, and specifically Savannah Guthrie, guys, because Michael and Colleen, Savannah Guthrie has called NBC her home now since 1995, when she was an anchor and reporter for NBC here in Tucson. A hometown girl who went very big, and right now her hometown and the nation is thinking of her and her family. Live in Tucson, I'm Robert Kovacik. Let's go back to you.
Right you are, Robert. Thank you. Let's bring in NBC4 investigative reporter Eric Leonard. He covers crime and the courts for us. He's been following this case really from day one. More than a week into the investigation now, officials upping the reward to $100,000 this afternoon, coming out with a description asking the public as well to go back a month or more to look at video. Does that tell you anything?
It may. It could go in a number of different directions. It could also suggest that there's a shifting focus in this case. Remember, in the first few days of this, detectives were looking for video of the crime itself, the abduction, a getaway car. And now, many more days into this, perhaps they've decided that video doesn't exist or they're not sharing it publicly. And it's likely they're now looking for more circumstantial pieces of the puzzle. Someone doing reconnaissance in the days or weeks before the crime itself. Maybe someone driving back afterwards to see what law enforcement was doing, the kinds of things that detectives were examining.
Aside from trying to spot something that looked out of place or suspicious, they're now asking folks to go through a month's worth of video. What else could they possibly be looking for here?
Well, one key reason is that security systems only hold a finite amount of video, and we're days into this. It is possible those recordings might be recorded over or deleted from cloud storage, so time is of the essence in order to save anything notable.
Do we know whether or not there's been another demand or any kind of communication about ransom at this point?
As far as we have heard, no. In fact, the most definitive piece of information about that was a few days ago from the FBI and the Sheriff's Department that said there had been no additional contact between anybody making any kind of a demand and law enforcement or the Guthrie family. And the more days that pass without any mention of that certainly seem to suggest that whatever that interaction was, those messages, the demand for money and the deadlines, maybe had nothing to do with what actually happened to Nancy Guthrie.
All right.
Eric Leonard, as always, we appreciate it.
You got it.
Thanks.
Once again, we will continue to follow any breaking developments in the search for Nancy Guthrie. If you have any information at all, you're being urged to call the FBI. You see the phone number right there on your screen.
All right, new at 6 here, the man from Hawthorne arrested for sending the Guthrie family a fake ransom note is out of custody, federal custody, that is. 42-year-old Derek Gaela was arrested after appearing in federal court in Tucson earlier today. Prosecutors say he sent demands to the Guthrie family through text messages and a phone call 3 days after Nancy disappeared. He's facing several federal charges, including harassment. It's unclear when he's expected back in court.